Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Ethan Drew here, another reaction and analysis. We're circling back to Voiceplay again, back into the acapella world. We're gonna look at we are going to be looking at their cover of "Human" by Rag and Bone Man. Don't know if that's the appropriate way to pronounce his name, but we are going to be looking into that cover today. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Ethan Drew. I break down music. I help you cultivate your understanding of music and your love for music. And if you guys are enjoying the music. If you are enjoying the channel, I appreciate a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and let's learn more about music, and let's react to this. For me, it's going to be the first time, and you get to see it genuinely here on live. So, without further ado, we shall get into this. And apologies if you hear sick noises. Currently dealing with some post-nasal drip and a head cold. So anyway, see what Voiceplay has for us today. I love this song, by the way. I need to give that caveat. Absolutely love it. I've heard the actual original song before, just not the cover. By looking at it, though, Anthony Gargiula's in it, so it's going to be pretty spectacular, in addition to Voiceplay, of course.
Maybe I'm foolish.
Okay. Hold, please. I didn't get prepared. I was not prepared for that. Okay. Not prepared for that. And one more time, just for good measure, I was not prepared for that. Let's do this. Let's go back to the beginning again and rewatch. And re-listen and process what the heck just happened.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind.
Oh, I'm digging this already. We're only 10 seconds in, bro. Okay. All right, so they elected to go with the original approach and just go right into the song without a huge kind of like piece of their own to start off the piece. And with a song this iconic and with this much attention that the original song has garnered, I think it's fine, like, plus if people want to hear a cover, sometimes it's good to be pretty close to what the original was, or is, I should say. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it when people have creative departures from originals in their covers, but I think this is one of those songs where if you're going to do a cover of it, people want to hear the original in the cover, if that makes sense at all. And they did that really well here. You can hear the original bass line. So, it starts off like that in the original and here too. So, anyway, let's keep going. And don't mind me while I'm vibing to this.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can.
Oh, okay. So I have to speak to this little bit of twang that Ellie's got in his voice here. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind. He's leaning into that side of the voice that Rag and Bowman he has in the original. He's leaning into that little more soulful whole sound that he has in the original. It's like he's putting his whole self into the song, if that makes sense at all. And he's really, really leaning hard into that. So, and I really applaud that too, because Ellie's a really versatile singer. You can put him in just about any situation and he can handle it. But this in particular, I've not really seen this side of Ellie's voice yet, and I'm here for it.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can.
Maybe I'm blind. You can hear the characterization in his voice. He's really channeling his inner Rag and Bone Man,
See through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. but I'm only human after all.
Ooh,
I'm only
the crunch
human
in those
after all.
harmonies.
Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look at
I talk about this in every cover that I notice this in, but I talk about this for pretty much any music in general that I notice it in. I love those sudden breaks of silence, no matter how long they are. Sometimes they can last upwards of a full second. To add those very brief moments of pure silence in music, it just keeps your listeners on the edge of the seat. It's incredible. It's an incredible idea to add this into whatever you're doing in music. In your song, you just find a good place to put that temporary silent pause. It's just like, what's next?
in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you?
What effects is Lane using here for his percussion? Let's see.
Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived?
Pretty sure I'm hearing a snap here.
Take a look in the mirror.
Yeah, I hear a snap. Okay, what else?
And what do you see? Do you see it
Maybe two different snaps.
clearer, or are you deceived?
I know what that is. I just don't remember what it's called right now. I'm never gonna figure it out on the spot. The instrument that's making that noise in the background, but it's almost like for anyone that's been in like a concert band or a symphony where you get this like these two wooden planks of wood that come together and they make like a wooden clack sound. It almost sounds kind of like that, but it's almost got this little bit of odd reverberation to it. And I'll try to point it out to you the best I can.
Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived?
It's almost got like an effect to it. And it's almost a little bit warbly. I don't know what the instrument is that produces that sound, but I know it's a percussive instrument, and it's going to drive me nuts not knowing what it's called. Any music gurus in the background that have heard this before, please tell me what it's called in the comments, because my brain is just drawing a blank right now.
In what you believe.
We got claps for the...
'Cause I'm only human.
Ooh, okay. Jeff, where'd you start on that slide there?
In what you believe. 'Cause I'm
Ooh. Where?
in what you believe. 'Cause I'm only
I think he started up there pretty close to where he was singing to begin with. Let's see.
in what you believe. 'Cause I'm only
I almost guarantee you that was a growl slide, where they just cut out the higher partials of the sound. This is filthy already.
human
Filthy
after
good.
all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Ooh, that's a little different there. The original doesn't draw the last syllable out like that.
On me. Don't put your blame on me.
The last symbol of that previous syllable of that previous word, and then me. He doesn't draw it out quite that much. So there's a little bit of originality coming out there, and I am here for that. That's a really cool little touch of your own to add to that.
Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
See? And also, remember how I was talking about Ellie's, like, that side of Ellie's voice that I haven't really heard before? Same's happening with me and Caesar. I've just not heard this side of his voice before. He's really channeling his inner Rag & Bone Man, adding a little bit of grit, a little bit of, I guess you could say twang, but I'm not really sure if that's the perfect word for this. But it's just really going into the characterization of the part that's being sung here.
Some people got the real problems. Some people out of luck. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens
I like the echoed I'm only human in the background there. Listen to that. That's really nice.
After all, don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Nice riff, Ellie. Oh, that was filthy good.
Don't put the blame on me. No.
Don't
That
ask
one
my
too.
opinion. Don't
Come
ask
on,
me
Jeff.
to lie. Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry.
Okay, bottomed out like an A flat G sharp there.
Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry.
Yep.
For making you cry.
So the lowest note he was doing whenever he's bouncing back and forth was a B1, but then he kind of did a little bit of a glissando down into a little bit of glissando, and the pitch dropped out at about an A flat G sharp 1, give or take.
'Cause I'm only human.
Come on, Anthony.
I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Well, some people got the real problems. Some people out of. Some people think.
Good God. Okay. This is that drum fill was sick. And it's not even with a stupid real life drum kit, for crying out loud. Listen to the tom drum fill here.
Well, some people got the real problems. Some people out of. Some people think that I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all.
What was that? Hold on.
Lord heavens above, I'm only human.
There were 2 glissandos there. We got Jeff doing his bass slide down, and then you got a higher octave over here somewhere. Let's see who did that.
Lord heavens above, I'm only human.
I guess it was Lane.
After all, I'm only human. After all, don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Those riffs, Anthony. Those riffs, bro.
I can solve them. Lord,
He's just bouncing around everywhere.
I'm only human. After all, I'm only human. After all, don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
He's just effortlessly floating in the clouds, and his head voice just casually bouncing back and forth with that riffing. Him and DJ Young and there's a couple of other people that I could list, but they are the best riffers that I've ever heard in general. Jonathan Tilkin's another one. These people are just insane at riffing, and insane head voice control too, because you got this unsupported voice type that you're using, and it's just you can hear the raspiness in that, and the reason for it is because it's unsupported. You don't really have any weight down here in your diaphragm to support that sound, and there's a little more instability there. But people like Anthony could just use it to their advantage, enhance the range, and just enhance their vocal ability in general, and I'm jealous.
I'm only human. I make mistakes. I'm only. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Oh.
'Cause I'm no prophet of Messiah. You should go searching somewhere higher.
'Cause I'm only human.
You should go searching somewhere higher.
'Cause I'm only human.
Anyone want to know why I'm dropping my jaw like this? One, this really funky augmented chord in the background with the B flat or A sharp 1 from Jeff. and then you just have this fat low G from Jeff as well. So it's like, so it's like this funky little chord, and then you get this fat low note from him. Just listen. Yeah, so right here, I'll show you.
You should go searching somewhere higher.
That note does not normally belong there, but because they're doing like an augmented chord, it sounds out of place, and then they resolve it. And then Jeff smashes that low G sharp 1 just because he can.
'Cause I'm only human after
Back
all.
to our
Well,
original
I'm only
B
human
key.
after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Oh, he went down to A there.
Blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Yeah, A.
'Cause I'm only human, I do what I can. I'm just a man, do what I can. Don't put the blame on me.
Ooh, those.
Don't put the blame on me.
Oh, I love that. I love that finishing chord there. Just listen to that chord that kind of tickles your brain a little bit at the very end there. The reason why it tickles your brain sounds a little funny is because there's a note in there which is an A from Caesar that doesn't normally go within that chord, and it's only one full step apart from a B note, which is the root of this chord. And it sounds a little strange, but it's not a half a step up, so it doesn't sound awful per se. And it gives this like really funny little like effect in your ears where it almost sounds like warbling a little bit, but it sounds really good at the same time. One more time, and then we'll wrap this up. That's the note that Caesar's singing there, and then the rest of the people are singing just like a regular B chord. That note right there is a B. Let's go through the credits.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching Voiceplay's version of Human featuring Anthony Gargiula. If you'd like a look behind the scenes at how we make these videos, get early access to all of our music, and all kinds of other extras, head on over to Patreon and sign up today. You can even sign up for free. The link is on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, we will. Folks, we have come to the conclusion of yet another Voiceplay reaction and analysis. Thank you so much for watching. I am Ethan Drew, as I previously stated. I like to break down music, with my main focus being on interviewing singers and helping you cultivate your understanding of music and appreciation for it through the reaction analysis videos, through those interviews with singers that I do. And occasionally I like to do a little bit of music content of my own. And if you enjoyed what you watched today, appreciate a like, drop a comment down below. Even if it's just a smiley face, it helps with the algorithm. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and with the bell turned on so that way you never miss another upload. And if you want to support my growth here on YouTube, you're welcome to visit the Patreon link in the description. You get some really cool benefits, such as early access to videos. You get to vote on future content, as well as handwritten letters from me for the really dedicated patrons. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. This video is made possible by patrons like Miss Nancy Flesher. If you are interested in getting shoutouts like this at the end of my videos, make sure you hit the link in my description to go to Patreon, where you have the ability to do so. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I love you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.